Some encouraging news out of this this pandemic. I've been, at least one of the boys said in our Snapchat this afternoon that apparently China has now banned the live wild animal trade. So no more weird shit.
Okay, like that's cool and that's fantastic, but do you believe it?
I need to believe something. At this point.
You need something to believe in,
and I need to believe that they're gonna stop eating fucking armadillos and penguolas and whatever the fuck they're called, and koalas and bats and shit.
Look, we'd all like to believe that. I don't though, technically, because I feel like once you get a taste for a penguola or an armadillo, it's hard to come back. It's such a niche taste that you've got to really want it to persevere with something like that. Like, what's the most niche thing you eat, really?
The most niche thing I consistently eat?
Yeah. What's a fucking weird niche thing you eat? Because I don't really have niche tastes. Brussels sprouts might be as niche as this boy gets.
That's not niche.
I know. That's my point.
The nichest thing I eat. Oh, fucked if I know.
Exactly.
Taramasalada?
See? If you're eating pangualas or whatever the fuck they're called, like, you've got to be all in on that life.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? It's going to be hard.
But apparently that wet market down in Wuhan, like, you'll go in there daily and there'll be all different things to eat. Like maybe a bit of panda today, maybe a bit of bloody koala tomorrow, bit of armadillo on Thursday.
They need to close down that then.
Yeah, well, I think that's what that's it.
Are they closing down that?
They go out and just whatever's crawling or flying past them, they'll throw in a cage and take them down to the market.
Yeah,
I don't know how you price something like that. How do you price something?
How do you price a penguin? I mean, it's by demand, isn't it? Or by rarity?
So what, they're auctioned off?
Well, I think that if you're in the penguin market, Eddie, and
forgive us, I don't know if that's correct pronunciation.
I'm not even sure if that's a thing.
Well, it's the cousin of the armadillo. That
okay, sorry. If you're into the cousin of the armadillo, you're probably going to know how to price that because you're in that game, right? Like,
well,
if you're in the taramasalada game, you know what a good taramasalada is probably going to cost.
Who's our friend that got done importing exotic animals?
Oh, Martin Kennedy.
Almost worth getting Martin on the blower.
It could be. He'd know what.
He would have been to a fair few wet markets in his time.
He would have been to a few wet markets. He probably he could have even brought it back to Australia. I don't know what Martin. Look, I don't want to put charges on Martin. He's already had his own troubles. But Martin could certainly be someone if we could get him on the line. Don't know if he's in prison or not, but certainly if we could get him to fill us in on what a pangolin is.
Yeah, and just how the wet markets are
I tell you, the term wet market doesn't sound. It's not great branding. It doesn't, like, it sounds as gross as it probably is.
I don't know why they're called wet markets. I do know this. Every time I've seen them on TV, look wet. Look like they're constantly fucking wetting shit.
Everything's wet.
Do you know what I mean?
I kind of
get. Always got a hose wetting things.
Things are wet. There's like spice and bloody steam and shit fucking over a stove.
Things are wet.
Yeah.
Don't know. Look. Again, we need a wet market expert. I think Martin's our only in there. If he wants to talk, that'd be great.
But
if anyone's got his number.
So I just want to give us a little bit of an update here, just a little bit of disinfectant.
Well, Glen 20, our disinfectant of choice.
Disinfectant of choice. Let's hope that it continues.
Should, in all likelihood, keep us on the airwaves for the foreseeable future. Yeah. We're not going anywhere, punters, dribblers. Make no mistake. We'll be here for the long haul.
Until one of us gets it.
We're in it.
Oh, fuck.
That's strong.
It's very strong.
That's strong. You know it works.
That's burning all of the corona away.
It works.
I can taste it burning the corona off.